So you want to make a sticker, but you don't know where to start. Hello everyone, it's Elle. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am a self-employed artist based in Bay Area, California, and for the past couple of years, I've been creating colorful products like pins, stickers, prints, and clothing for my online shop called Sheselle, and a lot of it is heavily inspired by my childhood growing up in the 90s and the Y2K era. I also have a sticker club, aka a Patreon, where I design exclusive stickers every single month, and the question that I probably get asked the most is, how do I make stickers? And that's exactly what I'm going to talk about today. I'm basically going to cover everything from the programs I use to design stickers, how I prep my designs for print, how I get my stickers manufactured, to the whole packaging and shipping process. But let's talk a little bit about me and my design background before I get started. So I studied communications at UC Davis, and once I graduated, I interned at two publications in New York, Family Circle magazine and Inked magazine. I did that for like a year until I moved back to San Francisco, and that's when I did marketing design for a mobile gaming company. And then most recently, I was a marketing designer for Penguin Random House Publishing, and I worked there for a couple of years until I ultimately decided to pursue my own art full-time. And yeah, I've been doing this since 2020. I can't believe it's actually been that long already. There's definitely been a lot of ups and downs throughout this entire journey, but overall, it's been such a fulfilling experience, and I constantly pinch myself because it is such a dream to be able to create things I love every single day. So I am very grateful. By the way, if you see me reading, I wrote down a bunch of notes on my phone because I just don't want to miss anything. So let's start off with the programs that I use to design my stickers. I pretty much exclusively use Adobe Illustrator to design all of my vinyl stickers. I know a lot of people use Procreate on the iPad, but I am much more of a digital gal, so Illustrator is just what I personally prefer. If you're more of a traditional artist, I feel like Procreate would probably be the easiest to transition to as opposed to Illustrator, but honestly, just do whatever you're comfortable with. There are some price differences to keep in mind though. Procreate is definitely the cheaper option, and there's only a one-time fee of $10, while Adobe Illustrator is a subscription and it's about $20 a month. So I'm not gonna run through my entire process of designing a sticker, but I do have a few design tips that have helped me along the way. First off, before you start designing anything, make sure that your file is set in CMYK, which stands for cyan, magenta, yellow, and black, and it's the standard color profile for printing pretty much anything like flyers, magazines, prints, and of course stickers. RGB is the opposite, and that stands for red, green, and blue, which you don't have to worry about, but it's basically anything you see on your screen that's digital or online. On top of using CMYK, you also want to make sure that your resolution is set at 300 ppi, which stands for pixels per inch, and that's just to avoid it looking blurry or pixelated once it's printed. To get a more consistent, accurate color for your stickers, I highly recommend using Pantone solid coated colors. Using Pantone also just helps me stay on brand, so I'm always using the same pinks or the same yellows across all of my products, so everything just stays consistent. Lastly, once you're done designing your sticker, don't forget to add a border, and it's actually pretty easy to do on Illustrator, so I'm gonna quickly show you how I do that. Okay, so this is how I make borders for my stickers on Illustrator. First, select your entire illustration, copy it, and then paste it in place. From there, click Expand Appearance under the Object menu, and this basically just turns everything into a permanent vector shape. After that, go to Pathfinder under the Windows menu and click the first icon in Shape Modes. This will unite all the vector shapes into one. After that, click Offset Path under the Object menu. I make the joins round and usually do around a 0.1 inch offset. Now go back to Pathfinder and click Unite one last time. Lastly, place the border in the back, choose a color, and you're done. So how do I manufacture my stickers? Let's be real. This is probably why you clicked this video in the first place, because finding a manufacturer can be an extremely difficult process, and it definitely took me a lot of trial and error to figure it all out. I know a lot of small artists like to print their stickers at home, but I like to get my stickers manufactured because I just find it to be much more convenient for my schedule, and it also just saves me so much more time. There are so many sticker websites that exist out there, like Sticker Giant, Sticker App, Sticker Mule, Standout Stickers, the list goes on and on. But if you're curious to see what company I specifically use to manufacture my stickers, my patrons get special access to my entire list of manufacturers. So if you want access to that, you can become a patron over here. So basically, once your design is print ready, you'll have to decide on a few factors while you're ordering. First is the cut type, and the main two are die cut versus kiss cut. So die cut is when your sticker and your backing material is cut to your own custom shape, and that's what I generally use. While kiss cut is usually for sticker sheets, so just the sticker itself is cut and not the backing material. I hope that makes sense. There's also basic sticker shapes that you can choose, like circles and squares if you don't want to do a custom shape. The second thing you need to decide on is the material type, and I usually just go for the standard premium vinyl, but you could also choose clear, reflective, or rainbow vinyl if you want to do something a little more fun. Third is the lamination. So whether you want a glossy, a matte, or a glitter finish, glossy tends to produce much more vibrant colors, while matte is much more on the muted side. So it really just depends on what you're looking for. The fourth is the size of your stickers. My stickers are usually around 3 inches, but this part is totally up to you. Lastly is the quantity. Again, just choose whatever makes sense to you and your business, but generally the higher the quantity is, the more money you'll save per sticker. For reference, I usually pay between $100 to $130 for 200 stickers. So if you do the math, that's around 50 cents to 65 cents per sticker. Once you have all that information, you'll have to send your artwork to the company in whatever file format they accept. I usually just upload my Illustrator file directly, or I export it into a PDF. Also, if they have this option, make sure you request an art proof. Basically, companies will send you a digital mock-up of the final sticker design and all the specs for you to approve over email before they actually get started on manufacturing. But yeah, this whole process usually takes about 1 to 2 weeks, so you gotta be a little bit patient. Let's move on to how I package my stickers. Honestly, the main things that you need are envelopes and postage stamps. I've mentioned this before in previous videos, but I get my pink envelopes off of Amazon. The brand is Azaza, and it costs around $15 for 100 envelopes, and I just really like these ones because they're self-seal, so again, it just makes the process much easier while I package. Something that's totally optional that I like to use is glassine paper bags to add extra protection for my stickers when they get shipped out. I currently use these pink ones that I got off of Paper Mart, and I usually buy them in bulk, so it's about $14 to $20 for like a pack of 100. And if you want to be a little extra like me, I like to brand all of my packaging. So I have a return address stamp, I have a do not bend stamp, I have a general design that I like to stamp on everything. You can get custom rubber stamps produced through websites like No Issue, but I got mine personally done through a small business on Etsy called Sayabel Stamps. I just feel like these stamps make everything look super cohesive and professional, so I use these pretty often. By the way, I will make sure to link every single thing that I mention in this video in the description below, so don't worry. Last but not least, let's talk about shipping stickers. I try my absolute best to make shipping as affordable as possible for my customers, so the standard lowest shipping that I offer for stickers is stamped mail, and this doesn't come with tracking, but it is the cheapest option. I'm based in California, so anything sent within the US would need one forever stamp, stamp, which is equivalent to 63 cents. When I ship stickers outside of the US, I just use one international stamp, which is equivalent to $1.45. And you just need to make sure that all of your letters are under 1 ounce. Otherwise, it's 24 cents for every additional ounce. For anything over 3.5 ounces, or if customers just want tracking for their stickers, I also offer first class shipping, which is generally between $3 to $6 within the US. Internationally, first class shipping can range from $13 to $25 and up, so this tends to be pretty expensive. I use both Etsy and Shopify to sell my stickers, so honestly, I just use their automated shipping labels. I actually talked about the pros and cons of using these two platforms in my How I Make Money as an Artist video, which I'll link above if you haven't seen it yet. But yeah, watch that video if you're unsure of where you want to sell your stickers. By the way, this is the postal scale that I use to weigh all of my packages. The brand is Accutech, and I got this off of Amazon for like $20, and it's just been super helpful during the shipping process, so I highly recommend. So yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything. Hopefully I didn't miss anything, but if you have any questions at all, feel free to let me know in the comments below and I'd be happy to answer them. You already know what I'm about to say, but if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe if you want to see more content from me. I usually post daily life type studio vlogs, but I do share tips for fellow small artists and small businesses if that's something that interests you. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. As always, I will see you in my next one. Bye everyone.
Phone rings. She said to pick her up, but that's a bad call. Timing. I don't wanna regret it when it goes wrong.